What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the toy table for part 2 of the Black Widow wave. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at the Red Guardian and Winter Soldier. That's right. Part 2. Red Guardian, right there. I can already tell you, I do have a pet peeve with this that we will be addressing when I get it opening up. And we also have the Winter Soldier. The figures themselves look great. Once again, the box presentation is similar to the first two. I do really dig the way they did the art on these boxes. We're not going to spend a tremendous amount of time on the boxes, but I will tell you this: the Winter Soldier, the back card on it, I really dig this. It's menacing, and I really truly dig it. So yeah, Hasbro, Hasbro always does a great job on their packaging. I've never had any complaints with packaging, but anyway, guys, let's get these things open and let's start reviewing them. All right, let's start with Red Guardian. First and foremost, this particular figure, actually, I dig the figure. The way the uniform and everything is, it looks really good. It's a little bit, I think it could have been weathered a little bit more, but the detail on it looks really good. The actual leathering right here, or the simulated leathering, the buckles, that looks really good. Does a great job. The wrinkling, again, details. There's that weird little code that freaked me out on the other video. But overall, it looks good. The boots, I dig those. So yeah, I mean, as far as the actual look of the figure, it looks really good. My biggest issue with this particular figure is right here. Yeah. Why does he have the unmasked head sculpt and not the one with his helmet on? That part I do not understand. I think it should have came, me personally, if it was not going to come with two head sculpts, this should not have been the head sculpt that come with it. It should have had the one with his helmet on. But other than that, the head sculpt does not look bad. It looks really good. I think it's maybe a little pale in terms of flesh tones, but the beard, the eyes, the hair, everything looks really good on it. It doesn't make sense that it doesn't have his helmet. That part I don't understand. But anyway, as far as articulation of the head goes, it's great. Lots of good articulation side to side. Of course, swivels. Shoulder wise, his joints actually in the shoulders are a little bit looser than Black Widow and Yelena was, but hey, it's good. Nothing wrong with that. He is a beefy figure. Got some good tone there. Let's check the elbows here. Wow, elbows are pretty much, that's it. Wow. And as you can see, it's hitting right here. So, but is this double jointed? It looks, oh yeah, it is double jointed. Okay, so basically in a nutshell, you got to have a double jointed elbow just to get a 90 degree, to get past that. But I will say that's okay. I'm okay with it. We do have a bicep swivel, or a shoulder swivel, and a bicep swivel. But overall, not bad. As far as his ab goes, or torso, wow, that's a pretty good bend right there. Look at that. That's good. I mean, that's great. That's a great ab crunch. I did notice when I was doing the ab crunch, his belt is not fixed, which I dig that. That's a nice little touch right there. So you can see you actually have some belt movement. So when you do get in some dynamic poses, you can readjust the belt, which is great. Hip wise, right there, standard, nothing wrong with that. I do like the fact that the detail actually goes up. And so when you actually do a more crazy pose like that, the actual detail follows. That's good. Looks like we got double jointed knees, but that's about it as far as the knee range goes, which that is not bad at all. I'm okay with that. We do have a thigh swivel right here. As far as the boots and ankle articulation goes, side to side, not so much, but check out that range right there. That's actually good. And going down, yeah, look at that. Overall, it's not bad. Again, the biggest problem I have is right here. He should have came with his helmet, like the box right here. This is the head sculpt it should have came with right here. This should have been an alternate head sculpt or just not at all, in my opinion. Because if you set him up in a fighting pose, I don't think it makes sense without his helmet. But again, that's just my opinion. As far as accessories go, he doesn't come with nothing more than a shield, which, again, without seeing the movie, I don't really know if and I don't know much about the characters, but he does come with a peg for the back right here, which is nice. So you can actually peg it in, the shield. And as far as the actual shield itself goes, it's pretty standard as far as how it actually attaches. Basically, in a nutshell, you got this little C-clamp right here, and you just pop it on the wrist, just like that. Pretty much a no-brainer as far as that goes. But the shield itself looks really, really good. There's some good detail in that shield right there. But I can also see some possibilities for some light weathering to make it look like it's more used. But overall, Red Guardian, I dig it. It's a good looking figure. Like I said, my biggest complaint is right here. And definitely let me know what you think about that as well. He doesn't come with extra hands or nothing like that. So basically you got a fist and you got a grip. That's pretty much it. So Red Guardian right there from the new Black Widow wave. Overall, I am happy with you. So the Build-A-Figure piece that comes with it is the left arm. And I'm telling you right now, this is literally going to be an amazing Build-A-Figure. I mean, look at the detail right here. It's crazy. And this gripping hand looks really, really cool. Lots of great detail on this figure. So I can't wait to get the Build-A-Figure built. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for Red Guardian. So let's move on to Winter Soldier. Ah, yes, the Winter Soldier. I dig this figure here a lot. There is a lot of good things going on with this figure. As far as the actual overall look of the figure is great. The way they've done we'll start here at the head, but the head sculpt looks great. I like this little tuft of hair that's kicking off. Got some great detail. The costume or his uniform looks really, really good. Again, it's got this blue in it, and it's blue, 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 and brown, 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 brown. But details look great, from the buckling right here on his vest to the pouches, all the way down to the belt, which, if you notice, the belt is very, very, not very loose, but it's movable, which is great. Belt buckle, we got some grenades. I am a little bit confused with this because he has a built-in pistol in his holster, and as you can see, he comes with a pistol. So this part I'm not digging, because the other ones like Black Widow, Yolanda, they had holsters that you put pistols in. I don't understand this. It doesn't come out, and if you've got him with a pistol in this hand and he's got a pistol holstered, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. But moving on around the belt, we got some clips right here. We got a pouch. We got a knife. We have more clips on his legs. So there's lots going on right here with this figure. Head wise, for articulation, again with the hair, not a lot going back, but he does have a very good chin forward. Shoulders, we got a little bit of a tight shoulder right there on that side, but parallel, that's pretty much it. Ab crunch, he's got a good ab crunch like the Red Guardian did, which is great. We do have bicep swivels, both arms, which is pretty much standard. I will have to loosen this one, heat this one up. As far as the actual, his artificial arm, mechanical arm, it's got some really good detail on it. We got the star, and you can actually see the metal texturing here with these absurdly exaggerated tricep muscles. But it looks really good, and I did like the fact there's like a watch here, and you can see some fine details on the watch. But as far as the actual arm pivot goes, not a whole lot. I mean, it's double jointed, but let's see if this arm's any different. So basically, it's going to be like Red Guardian, double jointed, but it just gets you 90 degrees. Some good detail on the actual hands. Let's move this out to the side here. Good waist pivot. And I do like the fact that the way this belt does when you pivot him at the waist, this is almost like a natural movement if you've got a belt on, so it's cool. As far as his legs goes, he has a really good hip articulation. Thigh swivel. Now this piece here is actually loose as well, which will give it some degree of more movability, which I like that. As far as his knees go, should be double jointed right there. Has a very good double jointed knee. Can't beat that. Lots of posing opportunities with that. He's a beefy figure too. As far as his actual feet goes, side to side, a little bit on the ankle. I don't expect to see much. He does have a toe down. That's pretty good. Toe up, not so much, and that's just because of the way this is cut right here. Makes total sense. The one thing I do like is the fact he has cleated boots. That's a pretty nice little touch right there. So, Winter Soldier. Great little figure right here. Lots of detail. Looks great. I dig it. As far as his accessories go, we have a Colt 1911 45 right there. Again, it's a black pistol. You guys know how I feel about some of this just black pistols. They just sort of get lost in translation as far as detail goes. And he also comes with this particular weapon right here. It looks like an M4 with a M2, maybe an M201 grenade launcher on it, 204. Again, it's all black. Man, I mean, we really could, it looks good. There's lots of detail on it, but the detail sort of gets lost in translation because of the fact of it just being all black. But hey, it's not a bad looking weapon. Goes well with him. So I'm okay with it, Hasbro. The Winter Soldier figure overall, I'm very happy with. It's a good looking figure. It'll photograph well, and I am happy to have this in my collection now. But accessory wise, not a lot. As far as the Build-A-Figure piece, we got the head for the Crimson Dynamo right there. Got some good detail on this this piece right here. Looks good. Look, I mean, you see the detail on it. So, yeah, overall, I am happy with the Winter Soldier figure. So, I'll tell you what, guys, let me get the camera flipped back around and give you my final thoughts, and we'll go from there. Well, Red Guardian, Winter Soldier. Out of the two, Winter Soldier is hands down, in my opinion, the better of the two. And honestly, the only reason why is because of this head sculpt. Let me take this shield off right here. That head sculpt right there, it's a good looking head sculpt. It should have had the helmet. If this would have had the helmet, I think this figure would have been hands down an awesome, or more awesome looking with the helmet. But both figures look really, really good. I'm happy to have both of them in my collection. I can't find a whole lot of things other than no helmet for this one. Winter Soldier, biggest pet peeve with it is already having a pistol in the holster. When Black Widow, Yolanda, they had empty holsters you could put a pistol in. I don't understand the logic, you know. No. So, and weathering on the weapons. But other than that, it's nitpicking. But the biggest thing is right here with Red Guardian. That should have had the helmet. Should have had the helmet. But other than that, guys, I'm really happy to have them in the wave, and totally stoked to see what I can come up with. But that's going to be it for part 2 of the Black Widow wave. Definitely let me know in the comments what you think of Red Guardian. Should it have came with the helmet? Let me know in the comments. And let me know what you think about the Winter Soldier. So let me know if you got them. But that's it, guys. That's it. We're going to call it an end to this video. Let me know for sure what you think about this series. You know, just let me know. I'm digging it. This is actually pretty fun to do. But I forgot to say it at the beginning of the video, but if this is your first time in my channel, please make sure and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you got notifications turned on. That way you'll know when I drop the next video. But until the next video, part 3 of this series, always remember, toys refresh your soul, and I'll see you next time.